ServSafe Manager Practice Test en Español PDF. Question 1. How does dry storage temperature affect food safety? 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 degrees Fahrenheit to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Dry goods should be stored between 50 degrees Fahrenheit and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 2. In a HACCP plan, Staphylococcus aureus might be bacteria from skin/nose, soil, parasite, virus. Staph is carried on human skin and transferred by touch. Question 3. A health inspector will look for garbage container requirement to be absorbent, wooden, open top, leak-proof and waterproof. Cans must be durable and easy to clean. Question 4. The most critical factor in consumer advisory requirement is allergens, hot food, frozen food, raw/undercooked food. Advisories are needed for raw/undercooked items. Question 5. What is the main goal of HACCP Principle 7? Record keeping, correcting, monitoring, analyzing. Step 7 is documentation. Question 6. When monitoring cooking temperature for ground beef, one must look for 135 degrees Fahrenheit 57 degrees Celsius, 165 degrees Fahrenheit 74 degrees Celsius, 155 degrees Fahrenheit 68 degrees Celsius, 145 degrees Fahrenheit 63 degrees Celsius. Ground meats require 155 degrees Fahrenheit for 17 seconds. Question 7. Which is a key component of 3-compartment sink order? Wash, sanitize, rinse, wash, rinse, sanitize, sanitize, wash, rinse, rinse, wash, sanitize. The correct order is wash, rinse, sanitize, then air dry. Question 8. Effective management of air gap requirement requires filters water, cools water, increases water pressure, prevents backflow. An air gap is the only way to reliably prevent backflow. Question 9. A food safety manager must remember that high acidity food is meat, melons, lemons, milk. High acidity, low pH, inhibits most bacterial growth. Question 10. When considering handwashing scrub time, what is the standard? 10 to 15 seconds, 5 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds. Scrub hands and arms for at least 10 to 15 seconds. Question 11. What defines the standard for maximum water temp for thawing? 70 degrees Fahrenheit 21 degrees Celsius, 41 degrees Fahrenheit 5 degrees Celsius, 120 degrees Fahrenheit 49 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit 38 degrees Celsius. Running water for thawing must be 70 degrees Fahrenheit or lower. Question 12. Under ServSafe guidelines, Shigella sources: pork, raw beef, contaminated water/flies, shellfish. Shigella is spread via feces and flies. Question 13. When considering maximum time TCS food can be in danger zone, what is the standard? 8 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, 6 hours. Food must be discarded after 4 hours in the danger zone. Question 14. In a HACCP plan, MSDS purpose might be inventory lists, work schedules, chemical safety info, food recipes. Material safety data sheets, now SDS, provide chemical safety details. Question 15. A violation of maximum time for hot holding without temp control standards occurs when 6 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours. Hot food can be held 4 hours if started at 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 16. Which action is necessary for common allergen, tree nuts, acorns, chestnuts, walnuts, peanuts? Tree nuts like walnuts are allergens, distinct from peanuts. Question 17. When monitoring safe temperature for lamb chops, one must look for 145 degrees Fahrenheit 63 degrees Celsius, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 155 degrees Fahrenheit, 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Lamb chops require 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 18. The most critical factor in safe temperature for ground pork is 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 155 degrees Fahrenheit 68 degrees Celsius, 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Ground pork requires 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Question 19. The correct way to measure high acidity food is lemons, milk, meat, melons. High acidity, low pH, inhibits most bacterial growth. Question 20. How should a food handler manage an alert? Stands for apply, assure, alert, always. FDA Food Defense Tool, assure, look, employees, reports, threat.